Good evening, dear students. This is Vishram Singh, Assistant Professor English, working at through online mode. We are studying English literature. Today, we are going to take one of the literary terms entitled lyric. As the name says that lyric is a type of poetry which is an expression of the feelings or emotions or thoughts of a person, thoughts of a speaker. It is sung in the company of the musical instrument, the lyre. That's why it is termed as a lyric. In the most common use of the term, a lyric is any fairly short poem uttered by a single speaker who expresses a state of mind or a process of perception, thought, and feeling. It means a lyric is the poem in which a single speaker gives an expression to his or her feelings, his or her thoughts, or perception. There is dramatic lyric. The speaker typically addresses an absent person. Instances are John Donne's canonization, William Wordsworth's Tinton Abbey. In dramatic lyrics, the speaker seeks to produce, often through hyperbole, certain effects on the person being addressed by praising, blaming, or making assertions of value. The lyric speech is generally charged with emotion and often has the character of an epiphany. A dramatic lyric is the lyric where a single speaker addresses to the person who is absent. Although the lyric is uttered in the first person, the I in the poem need not be the poet who wrote it. Generally, the lyric is an expression of the first person speaker. So these are personal in tone, or we can say these are subjective in subject matter and tone. But it is not necessary that all lyrics are subjective. Some are subjective, some are objective. Objective means impersonal, subjective means personal. We can take John Donne's John Milton's sonnet, "When I consider how my life is spent." This is an example of the personal lyric. and simultaneous chorus frost at midnight. The references to the known circumstances of the author's life make it clear that we are to read the poem as a personal expression. So these are some types of personal lyrics. The speaker is obviously an invented figure remote from the poet in character and circumstance. The lyric genre comprehends a great variety of utterances, some like Win Johnson's To the Memory of William Shakespeare's with Whitman's Ode on the Death of Abraham Lincoln. O Captain, my Captain. This is also a lyric in form of an elegy or ceremonial poems uttered in a public voice on a public occasion. Generally, lyrics are written in iambic pentameter. These lyrics are simply a brief, intense expression of a mood or a state of feeling. We can take some other examples. Sally's Tonight, Emily Dickinson's Wild Nights, Wild Lines. In all, we can say that the lyric is the personal expression of the poet or the first person speaker. Robert Burns' Oh My Love's Like a Red, Red Rose. Elizabeth Barrett Browning's How Do I Love Thee? Let Me Count the Ways. Or may gallantly elaborate a compliment Ben Jonson's Bring to Me Only with Thine Eyes. And Jim always to his mistress. These are some examples of lyric poetry. John Milton's Allegro and Il Penseroso or expresses a sustained process of observation and meditation in the attempt to resolve an emotional problem. Wordsworth's Ode Intimations of Immortality. Matthew Arnold's The Beach. W. B. Yeats' Sailing to Byzantium. These are some finest examples of lyrics in English literature. Many lyrics invite the reader to imagine the speaker as a fictional character who is seeking to express inner thoughts or produce certain effects. But lyric speech, whether addressed to an absent person or represented as inner monologue, is best appreciated and understood not through the categories or conventions of fiction, but as a form of poetry or with a strong connection to various forms of utterance. For the Romantics and indeed for many throughout the 19th century, the lyric was regarded as the paradigmatic form of poetry and even of speech itself. So this was the age when a lyric was being used in abundance. Summarily, we can say that an ode or a lyric is the poem where the poet or the speaker expresses his or her thoughts, feelings, emotions, or perception. Generally, it is written in subjective tone, but it is not compulsory that it is subjective only. It may be in objective tone also. It is sung and sung in the company of the musical instrument, the lyre. That's why it is termed as a lyric. In a lyric, we have metrical arrangement. Generally, we find iambic pentameter in it. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.